this tea is so good. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Taja and I am back with another sit down video. I am so excited. It's been a minute since I've done a little sit down and hygiene talk. So if you guys are not yet subscribed to my channel, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button right below because I will have a lot more of these videos coming. So I had the greatest idea the other day to film a video talking about my experience as a new dental hygienist. When I first got out of school, you know, being in my first job and experiencing everything firsthand in the real world. I'm here today to talk about what you should expect in your first dental hygiene job. When you get out there and you graduate, how different the real world will be from school. I know that graduation is approaching, so a lot of you guys are about to graduate. Most of you guys have probably already taken your boards, so give yourself a pat on the shoulder because you are knocking down some very tough walls. So congrats to you. And what to expect in your first dental hygiene job. I mean, does anybody ever talk about that? Am I the only one who really was looking? You know, when I applied for my first job, I didn't know what to expect and I was really nervous. I always wondered if I was really prepared for my first job. So I graduated May of last year. I have been practicing dental hygiene since July of 2017. So it's been almost a year. It's getting close to that year mark and I feel like I have gone through almost everything that you can think of, you know, as a new graduate. When I first started at my dental hygiene job, I was nervous, of course. I didn't know what to expect, and the number one thing that I can tell you is that working at a dental office is a lot less stressful than dental hygiene school. And I mean it when I tell you that. The program is a lot more intense. And I think it's just because it's so competitive and they're trying to prepare you. But me personally, at my first job, I felt you're going to be a lot more independent is the number one thing. When I first started at my job, I was trained for the first week, and the training just consisted of like showing me around the office, where my room was going to be, where the instruments are stored, you know, where all sterilization stuff was placed, everything about OSHA and infection control in the office, just basically to get me familiar with that particular office. It took a week for me to get my training done because they were transitioning from a regular schedule to like adding 2 new hygienists. Some offices might train you as you go, so that means day one you might start seeing patients and you're still getting trained in between patients. When you have an appointment at school with a patient, the whole appointment is about 2.5 hours because you have instructors that's like, you know, grading what you're doing. You have instructors checking in between, checking before patient, checking after. Your patient is going through different learning phases with you. Out in the real world, you are going to probably have the most time that you'll be with a patient for a regular cleaning will be an hour. All right. That's my personal experience. If you are having like kids as patients, some offices will only give you 30 minutes for kids. I've heard that some offices give you 30 minutes for a regular cleaning. My office gives me an hour. And if that patient needs a deep cleaning or a deeper procedure, then they can give you about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, sometimes 3 hours. The most will be like if you're doing a deep cleaning in the whole mouth, that same appointment, then we have 2.5 hours. So the number one thing that you need to expect is that it's going to be more fast-paced. School was probably fast-paced, but trust me, school was a little bit slow also. Once you get out there, you're not gonna do every single step that you did in school. And then another thing that you can expect when you first start is that you're going to be so much more independent. You're gonna feel free, okay? You're not gonna have an instructor behind you watching everything you're doing, watching how you're scaling, how you're cleaning teeth, how you're taking x-rays, grading this, grading that. In the real world, you are independent. You are on your own. You can, you know, ask the doctor for opinions. You can ask coworkers for opinions, colleagues, but personally, you're going to have to take most of you're gonna have to take ownership of almost everything that's going on. You're gonna be a decision maker. When I was in school, a lot of times if I wasn't sure of something to do, I would go to my instructors and ask what the guidelines of school and policies are. In the office, you should already know the guidelines. Just expect to make mistakes, except to do stupid things that you might be like, come on, like, I know better. It happens. Don't beat yourself up about it because you didn't, you know, do something a certain way. Like, you're gonna make mistakes. Every day is a learning experience. Every patient is a learning experience. All patients are different. You're gonna find patients that are the sweetest people in the world. They just brighten your day and like just make you see why you really love your career. Don't ever really get intimidated by the next hygienist or the next provider. Don't get intimidated by what the next person is doing. Just because you have someone in there that can do a whole cleaning in 10 minutes and it's taking you 30 minutes to do it, that don't mean you gotta do it in 10 minutes. You have your own routine. You have your own skill set. So be proud of that. Give yourself a pat on the shoulder and know I'm doing a damn good job at what I do and nobody else is going to intimidate me. Okay. You're gonna have days where, you know, you feel like a hero. Everyone is such a team and everyone comes together to achieve one goal. That made me feel so much more confident. I was like, oh, okay, yes, I like that. And then be confident. Like, for me personally, I'm such a shy person. Like, y'all might not believe me when I say this. Y'all might be like, girl, you not shy. You in front of the camera like that. You not shy. I'm shy sometimes with people that I don't know. You cannot let that affect you because when you have a patient come in, they're looking for you to provide service to them and to help them. So you have to be professional. You have to be confident. You want to show the patient that you know what you're doing and that they can trust you. That's a very big thing. It wasn't hard for me to find my first dental hygiene job. From my class, almost everyone has found a job within the first 2 months that they graduated. I know that some students preferred temping. If you want to temp, so for those of you who don't know, temping is when you decide to work with a company that sends you in different offices every day or every week. So you're not working with just one office. You can choose to be off whenever you want. You can just tell the agency. I know some friends who are temping right now and they love it. A temping company, so they're the ones looking for the job for. But with temping, it's going to be different because each office is different. So imagine going to an office every day. It's going to be a different environment, but you're going to get used to it pretty fast because most offices have the same types of, you know, softwares. Like, there's not many computer softwares. There's not too many x-ray softwares. There are a few, but the more offices you go to, you learn a lot more. But whatever you choose to do, whether it's full-time, part-time, temping, one office, you know, specialty office or not, just know that you are prepared for your first job. Everything, that's the one thing. I felt so prepared when I got my first job. I felt like everything that I learned in school, every single thing that I learned in school was not in vain. Yeah, for you guys that are graduating next month, I just want to say congratulations. Last year when I graduated, I was really excited. You know, I was really just ready to start with a career and not have to struggle for things, you know, and I was excited. I'm sorry I'm getting emotional. Oh my god, I was just so ready to start with a career that I loved and it was gonna be secure and I could pay my bills and I didn't have to struggle for money and I didn't have to struggle for things. So I was just happy to see my friends finally catch a break because a lot of them had just gone through so much stuff and I felt like hygiene like opened a new door for me. When I moved here from Haiti, I told myself that I'm not gonna waste time. I need to go to school and learn something and be able to give back because my mom, I felt like like my mom always worked so hard, like from 6 a.m. to like 8 p.m. every single day, working hard to provide for me. So why would I waste my time and not do something to give back? I've seen so many people in Haiti just go through poverty, and I was just ready to, I don't know, I was just ready to graduate and show my family that, you know, I did something, that I didn't waste their time. This career has opened a lot of doors for me, and I mean, I'm not done yet. I just feel like I have a lot more to conquer in life. I want to do more, either my bachelor's in hygiene and master's, or I probably want to go to dental school. This is something that I have been thinking about. This will be for another video. But yeah, okay guys, so this is definitely not what I expected this video to turn into, but yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I just wanted to say just my truth, you know, and I will keep saying my truth. And you know, you guys that are in dental hygiene school that feel like this is so hard for y'all, like, and you guys can't do this anymore, do not give up, okay? Hang in there, because it'll be worth it, trust me. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, guys, and fix myself because I'm a total mess right now. But I hope that y'all enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll be back soon with more.